This video today will be the continuation of the video I did yesterday concerning 3-bedroom apartments that you can rent in Armenia, Colombia, whether you are coming here for a visit to determine whether Armenia, Colombia is for you, or on a longer term rental, perhaps a year, even longer than that. My name is William Hutchison. Along with my wife, I own Armenia, Colombia Realty for Expats in Armenia, Colombia, where I have lived for almost 12 years. Before I get into the 5 that I have today, I have a request. The YouTube logarithm is, I believe, generated when a channel has more than probably the average subscribers and likes. I started this channel to get the information out about Armenia, Colombia, and what a great place it is for people that are considering retirement. In many cases, Colombia will not be on the radar. There's a lot of concerns, probably started 30 or 35 years ago, about safety, but it's not unsafe here if you use a little bit of common sense. I need your help. Please subscribe. I have the link attached to most of my recent videos. It's a photo of me, and if you click on that, you become a subscriber. I never started this channel to get monetized. I don't really care about getting monetized. It's very easy to understand with the YouTube limit, the qualification, 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 viewing hours. I'm not going to get there. It would probably take years because I'm focused on Armenia and the subject material is specific to this city. If I was doing videos on all of Colombia, obviously there would be a lot more material that I could cover and many more videos that I could make. So if you can help me out with that, it's not only me you're helping, it's the people who potentially are looking for places to retire. With more subscribers and more likes, my videos will be suggested by the YouTube algorithm more than they are now, and hopefully they will reach people who also want to enjoy the lifestyle that I've enjoyed for the last 12 years. Let's get to the listings. I'm going to refer to my notes and make my comments. You can follow along. I'll post the numbers of the listings at the bottom. YouTube is still not allowing me to post links, so I'll have to give you the numbers and the website, and you can have a look there. The first one I want to look at is it's north, they say. I know where it is. It's on Centenario. It's a 3 and 2, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,100 square feet, 1 parking. They're asking $511, and they say the administration is $28 a month, which I don't believe. It's probably closer to $68 a month. It's on the 14th floor, and it doesn't mention anything about a pool, but these high rises, 98 out of 100, have a pool. So I think that this building would have a pool too. Centenario is a little bit remote from the areas that you might need. There is a plaza down Centenario. It has a large grocery store. There's a couple of nice restaurants with great views across the foothills on Centenario. For the most part, there you'd need a taxi, but a taxi to anywhere from Centenario is going to be $1.50 at the most each way. And so you leave your building, you go out on whatever business you want to go out on, and it costs you $3 out and back. If you want to walk to the plaza, most of the buildings would be 10, 12, 14 blocks maybe a kilometer and a half at the most. So even walking to the grocery store, for example, is not a huge trip, long trip. The second one is, it says Norte. I know this one too, Carrera 19. It's at Interplaza. Interplaza has a large grocery store called Super Inter, a food court, has an ATM machine, a few commercial businesses. There's a lottery store and those sorts of things. It's again just a little bit north of where you might want to be, but again, taxis, and it's the same down to the major plaza in Armenia is probably about the same, a kilometer and a half. You can walk it or take a taxi for $1.25. It's a 3 and 2, 1,250 square feet. It's got one parking space. They're asking $511 plus the administration, and they don't show the administration. That's common. If it doesn't include administration, you would think that they would tell you what administration was, but that doesn't always happen here. So I think this one's going to be $560. It has a pool. The building's 3 or 4 years old, and it has a great view. $560, we're getting to the top of what I would say would be what you might want to pay. The third one is Castellane. It's a 3 and 4, 1,350 square feet. They're asking $533. The admin's not shown and not included. So this one could be $570, $575. There's no pool. I know the building, it's in a quiet area, and it looks like this apartment from the other ones that I've seen in the building has been remodeled. Again, not far from the main street. There's a grocery store perhaps 300 meters away, not kilometers, 300 meters away. And that also takes you to the main street, where there's restaurants and commercial properties. There's a large park. It's a good location, this particular building. The fourth one is Carrera 19 again. It's north. It's on the 8th floor, 700 square feet about is the building. They're asking $389 plus the administration, again not shown. My guess is plus or minus $450, including administration. No mention of a pool, but most of these high-rise buildings, as I said, have pools. This is one, even though it's a little bit off the beaten path, is one worth looking for based on the price. There's not much coming in under $500 for 3 bedrooms. The last one I have is Centenario. It's about 1,000 square feet, 3 and 2, 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, and it has a studio that you could use as a little bit of a desk area. They're asking $555, including the administration of $68. So the building is the rental is $487 for the unit, has a pool. It's the 2nd floor. The one thing I don't like about this is it looks to me from one photo like the apartment overlooks the visitor parking. And visitor parking can get hectic, especially early in the morning. A lot of the visitor parking here is used by the tenants themselves, the people that own the units or rent the units, because they have 2 cars and the space at their unit cannot take 2 cars. It can only take 1, so they use the visitor parking for people that rent or have bought in the development. Colombians like noise. I'm going to be the first one to talk about that. And little noise isn't what they want. If the stereo has a volume setting of 10, 9 doesn't do it. It's got to be at 10. So having that come into the parking lot at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning on a Friday or Saturday night wouldn't sit well with me. And for that reason, I've put it out here. It gives you a comparison. These 5 plus the 5 that I gave you yesterday should give you a good idea of what you can rent and how much it's going to cost you. I'm going to do a 2-bedroom and hopefully have it up tomorrow. I have found 3 2-bedrooms, if they're still listed, that are furnished. And they're coming in around $525, I think, if memory serves me right. And with that, you don't have to furnish. You don't have to put that money out hoping that Armenia is where you want to be. So they are especially worthwhile looking at, because you don't, I did a video, a 2-bedroom is $4,500 to furnish properly. You don't have to furnish all 3 bedrooms in these units, but you're still going to be into a hole in $5,000. And for 6 months, I don't know if that's money well spent. That's it for today. Please consider subscribing and liking. I really want to get the message out to other people that would find Armenia, Colombia attractive. My name is William Hutchison. That's it for today. I live in paradise, and you can too.